Yo, all right, there we go. What up, planet? Welcome, man. Appreciate you showing up, bro. This is the Wake and Bake Show. Your daily Philly sports, philosophy, vocabulary, motivational gaming show. And I'm a fancy clown. Welcome to the shitto. Yeah, I'm sorry about them audio issues I had, man. I should have expected that much on a Monday. But you know what? We here though. We here though. I'm having a couple of little technical things, but we gonna make this shit work. We gonna make it work, baby. We gonna make it work. There we go. Checking my audio real quick, making sure that shit is actually on. Alright, bet. Let me put this song on so y'all ain't gotta listen to me and watch me fuck all everything up and shit like that. Thanks for following. It's MF Jones 69. What song am I gonna put on? You would think I'd have thought about this, right? One, I don't know, 58, 59? Nah, this ain't good. This ain't good energy for the day. Sorry. Let's go with this one.
I can't stop, so I keep going. I can't stop, so I keep going.
Get your coffees ready. I got my coffee.
I don't got a melody yet, but
Red October
I can't
coffee.
stop, so I keep going. Can't fall off, cause I'm too on. Something keep me holding on. Just my grip, it be too strong. And my reach, it be too long. Plus I rep the God of lights. Walk in peace, fly like bomb. But I get in a lot of fights. Lord, I don't know where I'm going. I look out, there's always night. God, I hope you come back soon. God, I hope you come back right. Now I'm angry every day, and I just want to be by myself. I don't mean to overindulge, and I don't mean to deny myself. Balance is the only way. Balance is the only way. Balance is the only way. Will admit I am a bit extreme at times. I keep trying, but I cross lines and I don't play. Balance is the only way. Balance is the only way. Balance is the only way. I'm a bit extreme, I found. If it's good, let's say it's good. If it's not, let's burn it down. I'm just waiting for the king. I'm just working for a crown. I'ma dive onto the ground and I'ma throw that on the ground. Is it wrong if I say pause? Already told you I'm a little bit off. Need a hook, some type of chorus, so these folks can sing along. Balance is the only way. Balance is the only way. Balance is the only way. Will admit I am a bit extreme at times. I keep trying, but I cross lines and I don't play. Balance is the only way. Balance is the only way. I can't stop, so I keep going. Can't fall off, cause I'm too on. Something keep me holding on. Just my grip, it be too strong. And my reach, it be too long. Plus I rep the God of lights. Walk in peace, fly like bomb. But I get in a lot of fights. Lord, I don't know where I'm going. I look out, there's always night. God, I hope you come back soon. God, I hope you come back right. Now I'm angry every day, and I just want to be by myself. I don't mean to overindulge, and I don't mean to deny myself. Balance is the only way. Balance is the only way.
Hey, hey, hey. Like I said before, welcome to the Wake and Bake Show. I'm your host, the Fancy Clown. And it's Monday, man. As with these Mondays, man, I don't know what it was today. I just wasn't prepared. I wasn't prepared. I was like, I got up early. I took the young boy to school. I got back. I sat down. I looked for some shit. I got articles ready. But then I don't know what it was, man. I don't know what it was. But anyway, man, happy Monday. Good to see you. I'm happy to be here. I'm going to be honest. I'm happy to be here. I am happy to be here. I worked out this weekend, so my whole body hurt. I feel sick. It's cold outside, so therefore it's cold in my house. I got my coat on, I got my hoodie on, but I am happy to be here. My man Planet popped in today. That right there, that's amazing. I got some followers over the weekend. I'm about to hit affiliate. Thanks to y'all. Thanks to y'all showing up here every day, showing the boy love, checking out the reposts, checking out the repost on YouTube, checking out the reposts on Twitch, checking out the Spotify, TRN Podcast, checking out the TRN Podcast on Twitter. Y'all been showing up, man. Y'all been putting on for your boy, and I really appreciate that. So shout out to y'all. Shout out to my people. So, the word of the day. Let's get on to it. I was having internet issues this morning, but that's all besides the point. We've moved on. We have moved on. The word of the day today, if you've seen the title of the episode, is Concord. Or Concord. 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 Let's see how they say it.
Concord.
Concord. Jesus.
Concord.
I love it, but I'm not with it. So, concurrence. Concurrence. Concur? Concur?
Concord.
All right, I'm going to just go with Concord. So let's see what they got here. Formal, an agreement or harmony between people or groups. I like harmony because that's where the chord comes in. You know, you strike a chord on a fucking piano, that's harmony, right? Multiple notes at the same time in agreement with one another. All right, so now grammar. A concord in grammar. Agreement between words and gender, number, case, person, or any other grammatical category which affects the form of the words. That one's, I'm not going to even attempt to give you an example of that because I really can't think of one right now. Yeah, nah, I ain't even going to go with that. And then 3, a chord that is pleasing or satisfactory. That's what's up. That's not what I cared for, though. All right, is that everything? No, they got another one.
Concord.
A city. Fuck that. A town. Fuck that. A capital. An industrial city. Nah, I'm good on all of those. A variety of desert grape. I like that, but that's not what I was looking for. So I guess everything is this right here. The agreement, the harmony. I love that. We use an app called Discord, right? Check me out on Discord. It's the exact opposite of that. So it's not Discord. It's
Concord.
Son, I'm never going to say that shit right, bro. I'm never going to say that shit right. But anyway, that's the word of the day. So hopefully I can be in Concord with my people here. And we could talk about some interesting things that motherfuckers give a fuck about. All right. So I'll just give y'all a little quick ass local Philly update. We took one from the fucking Braves, my niggas. We took one from the fucking Braves. I told y'all we was gonna take one from the Braves, but we took it in a fucking amazing fashion. All right. So check it out. We played about 6 bullpen pieces. Like, we really dug in deep. We had Ranger Suarez pitching. We took him out about the 4th. He was doing a great job. A lot of people are going to disagree with us taking him out. I didn't watch the post game, so I don't know what the locals are saying and shit. But online, I ain't see too much complaining because we took one from the Braves, which is the most important thing. Now, these guys had a break. And in baseball, a break can be kind of detrimental to you because, you know, it's all about your rhythm and your flow. So I knew we was going to be able to take one. But the first one, oh, my God. And in such a fashion, oh, my God. And you know what else? Zach Wheeler's going to be ready tonight, I'm pretty sure. Let me see. When is Zach pitch? Zach pitched on Tuesday. He needs 5 days rest. It's Monday now. Zach Wheeler's going to be ready tonight. I ain't seen no lineup card, but that's just my guess. You know what I'm saying? You got to go with your horse. You got to go with your horse. On top of that, everybody did not come alive. Hitting was not crazy. We actually won in a pitcher's duel. We won playing small ball. We won by making defensive plays, which is what they said we couldn't do. So we actually won using our weakness. We beat the best team in baseball using our weakness. You know what that make us? The best team in baseball. So, excitedly, I will reiterate the fact that we are going to the World Series. We will win this year. I confidently say that. And my city will celebrate. There will be things to set on fire this November. And you know what? Eagles still undefeated. We getting it all kinds of ways, man. Offense coming from this place, that place, man. Devontae ain't getting no touches. He got like 1 for 6 yards or something like that. He's a 1,000-yard receiver. So do you realize what's going on right now? We have a glut of riches. Like, we have too many players and not enough balls, pause. So that's a great problem to have, man. I'm gonna just go like when it comes to this football thing, like you could have two, maybe yeah, you could have two key pieces on offense and go out here and dominate. You could be like Justin Jefferson and Kirk Cousins. You could be out here dominating 300-400 yards every game like it's nothing, putting up 35, 40 points like it's nothing. You could do that, bro. Once we get clicking on all cylinders, I'm telling you, we gonna be a team that can put up 50 points. We gonna like by the time we get to the postseason, we gonna have a 50-point game. We're gonna have a 50-point game under our belt. So mark my words, Eagles. We ain't even all the way rolling yet, but we undefeated, and we got the Concord that we need. They say Concord. We got the Concord that we need to keep this shit rolling. So I'm excited. Sixers preseason basketball started yesterday. We played the Celtics. It was no Joel. It was no James. Obviously, no James. James is definitely getting traded to the Clippers. They ramping up everything. They basically just saying, yeah, man, y'all just gonna have to be happy with Terrence Mann and these two picks. So it is what it is. I'll take it. I'm not mad at it. I'm not happy about it. It just is what it is. But my man's asked me the other day, he was like, damn, so you really out on the Sixers, huh? And I'm like, see, no, I'm going to watch every game. I'm going to fanboy it up. I'm going to even buy shit. I'm going to go to games. I'm going to buy gear. I'm going to get somebody's jersey. I'm going to do something. You know what I mean? I'm going to be for my niggas. But you know what? Yet last year with James, I thought we really had a chance to win, right? And so this year we don't have James, and we obviously didn't win, right? So I was proven wrong. But then this year we don't have James, so we have even lesser chance to win. So what it comes down to is I just can't sit here and feign the excitement of thinking that this is a championship team when I know it's not a championship team. Sure, it's a 2 rounds into the playoff ish type team. Sure, it's a 3 seed, 4 seed type team. Sure, but it's not a championship team, so I'm not gonna sit here and act like it is. So as much as I'm gonna fanboy it up all year, and I will say that happily. I'm not gonna play myself and act like we gonna win something big because we not. We might win that end season title. Joel might get a fourth consecutive scoring title or some crazy shit like that, or maybe Maxey will be breakout player. We could look forward to an all-star season. No, you know what? He can't be an all-star. Not in this league. It's too thick at that position. So Maxey ain't gonna be no all-star. So yeah, man. I'm just realistic about what I'm expecting from my team. So anyway, with that said, this is old news, but I have to mention Dame Lillard. I have to. I'm obligated to mention Dame Lillard. He ran from the grind again. Who'd have thunk it? He spent all these years trying to prove he was loyal to us, just to go and demand a trade to only one team, and then divorce his wife within the same couple months. Oh, and drop an album. He dropped the album. I was gonna review his album, but now I don't even want to review his album. I'm too disgusted with the guy. I kind of wanted to do like a psychological study and see like what kind of person, like, cause he's a hypocrite. So like, what kind of person talks and talks and talks about one thing that they really want to be, and then goes and proves that they're not that thing. So I kind of wanted to do like a little like psychological study on such a thing, cause that type of stuff interests me. But now I'm kind of disgusted, and I'm like, damn, I don't even really want to listen to his record. So I won't be doing that. So you don't have to expect that from me. I came across this interesting clip from Gilbert Arenas, which kind of paints a picture. Yeah, I got neighbor issues, but it's okay. It's a beautiful life. So, I came across this clip right here from Gilbert Arenas, and it was interesting. There's a point that I was making on previous shows, but I'm gonna expand that. I'm gonna play this first though.
Gil, let me ask you.
I'm sorry. It wasn't a point that I was making. What it was a question I was asking because I was trying to get to. I was trying to understand.
Question, Gil. Gil, let me ask you a question, Gilbert.
Give me the money.
Gilbert.
Give me
That
the
sounds
money.
great,
Okay,
but this is why the
I hear
game
you.
is where it's at.
I hear you, but listen, Gilbert, listen to me for 1 second. I watched
Give
you.
me the money.
I watched you play.
Give me the money.
You remember your Cavs, the playoffs? Remember that?
Give me the money.
You remember losing to the Cavs?
Give me the
Are
money.
you trying to tell me? Are you trying to tell me that you wouldn't trade? Since you use $50 million as the example of the person that got the rings and $50 million. Are you trying? So how much money did you make in the NBA? How much money?
171. If you're asking me what
Don't start talking. I'm asking you a question.
This is your question.
How much money did you make? How much money?
171.
Okay, so 171. So if you made 120 million instead of 171, and you were able to get a ring, would you not trade that 120 versus 170 for the ring? I just want to know.
50 million for a ring? Fuck
Yeah.
no.
No, I would.
What's wrong with you?
I would.
You're crazy as hell.
I would.
You crazy?
I
would. Motherfucker, hey.
120 versus
Crazy as
170
hell.
for a ring.
Ain't 50 million worth no goddamn
I would.
ring.
I would.
They sell that motherfucker right here 10 grand. Hell
You know
no.
what that would mean to me as a player?
What's up, everybody? As you know, Gil's Arena is presented by Underdog Fantasy. Underdog Fantasy
don't do
is
that to
the
me.
easiest and best way to play fantasy sports. You can pick higher or lower on your favorite players' fantasy projections, and you have the opportunity to win up to 20 times your
I
money
hate these
in a
niggas for
single
shit
night.
like this.
We're doing
These niggas, man. That was clever though. I ain't even gonna lie. Niggas will sell out for far less. Are we talking about selling out? Are we talking? What up, King of Kings? Good to see you, my boy. Are we talking about selling out though? Are we talking about selling out, or are we just talking about like being good at something, or being acclaimed in something, being recognized or acknowledged?
5 ways, the 4 ways, the
Fuck
3
this
ways.
commercial.
You know, you can do them 2 ways too, but
I'm gonna just let it play and mute it. I'll unmute it when I come back.
right now, yeah.
Nope. Yeah. No. You good. So basically, I think, they gonna let that shit finish. So basically, the point was, she said, "How much did you make throughout your career?" He said, "I made 171." She said, "So tell me, would you not trade? Would you not take a ring and 121 and be happier?"
Down, use promo
Millions.
code GIL, and Underdog will match your first deposit up to $100. You put 100 in, they give you 100 right off the top. You start with 200.
All right, so what's messing me up right now is like, I don't got no button to just like fast forward and shit. So I guess it ain't none of that. I guess that's the end of the clip, bro. All right.
Million for a ring? Fuck
Yeah.
no.
No, I
What's wrong
would.
with you?
I would.
You're crazy as hell.
I would.
You're crazy.
I would.
Motherfucker, hey.
120 versus
Crazy as
170
hell.
for a ring.
Lo siento.
Think about it's an integrity of mentality. If you're gonna use this metric of,
It's not
man, I got paid $300 million because this guy decided I was worth this much and I was gonna get this much, and it didn't matter if I won or lost because I got 300. But if we all got paid the same amount, you're not gonna be satisfied with losing every fucking game. You're gonna be upset losing.
Hold on.
Going home, being a loser, like, man, we can't get over the hump. Hey, it's all right, Gilbert. You got such a. I don't give a fuck about that fucking money. We fucking keep losing.
You trying to
these
tell me
niggas.
you didn't want to beat the Cavs? You didn't want to. You didn't want to.
Yeah. So she's saying. So now I'm gonna go back to the question because I guess it was prefaced a little better now.
But can I say something? Can I just say
That
something?
player won a ring, but because he didn't
Can I
get off
say
the
something?
bench,
I don't think y'all know how to
Can I
sound.
just say something,
I don't
Gil?
think y'all know how
Can
to
I just
sound.
ask you one
Sound.
question, Gil?
It sounds crazy
Gil,
as
let me
fuck.
ask you a question, Gilbert.
Give me the money.
Gilbert.
That
Give me the
sounds
money.
crazy,
Okay,
but this is why the
I hear
game
you.
is where it's at.
I hear you, but listen, Gilbert. Gil, listen to me for 1 second. I watched
Give
you.
me the money.
I watched you play.
Give me the money.
You remember your Cavs, the playoffs? Remember that?
Give me the money.
You remember losing to the Cavs?
Give me the
Are
money.
you trying to tell me? Are you trying to tell me that you wouldn't trade? Since you use 50 million as the example of the person that got the rings and 50 million. Are you trying? So how much money did you make in the NBA? How much money?
171. If you're asking me what
Don't start talking. I'm asking you a question.
This is your question.
How much money did you make? How much money?
171.
Okay, so 171. So if you made 120 million instead of 171, and you were able to get a ring, would you not trade that 120 versus 170 for the ring? I just want to
50
know.
million for a ring? Fuck
Yeah.
no.
No, I would.
What's wrong with you?
I would.
You're crazy as hell.
I would.
You're crazy.
I would.
Motherfucker, hey.
120 versus
Crazy as
170
hell.
for a ring.
Ain't 50 million
personally,
worth no goddamn
I
ring.
would. I would.
They sell that motherfucker right here 10 grand.
I would. You know what that would mean to me as a player?
What's up, everybody? As you
Anyway, so y'all, at least I assume the people watching this are not professional athletes, and so that's not really a hypothetical that I'm willing to even ask myself. Like I've done that whole thing. Like, do I want success or do I want a lot of money? All right. But like, what's success, you know, or what's fulfillment, or like in this case, it's a ring. They can make it easy. They can say, you want to be a champion, don't you? All right. So like in our everyday life, the way I was looking at it was like, all right, would you take less pay to work at like a job that you enjoy? Like, would you take less pay to work at a more enjoyable job? Like most of the jobs that I've had, I've enjoyed, but like, would I trade in 20% of my pay to make every day at that bitch dope? Would I do that? Because, you know, every job's got its struggles. Every job comes with its complications, whether it be the job itself. If it's not the job itself, you got the people, like the people you deal with, your coworkers and shit. And then if it's not the coworkers, then it might just be the system. Like, you know, you just get work thrown on you because there's some break in the system, or there's some upper management person that just doesn't understand how shit works. So you end up doing more than you're supposed to be doing. But like, all those things, would you take a 20% pay decrease if all those things were just perfect? Like you had no type of struggles or no type of issues to take home with you from work, or you had nothing to like deal with negatively at work? Would you take a 20% decrease for that? I was thinking about that personally. And to be honest, I might would, yo. I might would. Like, for her and him, you know, in his situation, she was like 1/3 of everything you've made over your entire career to have been a winner in one of those years. You know what I mean? That's one thing. But I'm thinking more so like, if I make 50 racks, would I instead be willing to make 40 racks so that the conditions of my workplace would be more ideal and almost perfect? What up, Azor? I don't know. What is that? Grapes? The fuck? So, would y'all do that? How y'all feel? Would y'all do that? Because I think I would do that, yo. I would do that simply because, well, I ain't gonna explain why, but would y'all do that? Well, I mean, I'm gonna explain why. I'm just not gonna explain why too quickly. Would anybody consider doing that? Would y'all consider taking a 20% pay decrease to make your job a more enjoyable place? Would you take a 20% pay decrease to make your job a more enjoyable place? Like if you got paid 100,000, would you take 80,000 instead in order to have no more work stress? You said nah. You said nah, huh? So you take the extra 20,000 for the stress. You'll take the extra 20,000 for the headaches and the pain, for the backbreaking labor. Cause you know stress kills people, right? You know, stress gives people bad heart, and stress make cancer worse. So you wouldn't, like, that's crazy. You just hit me with a straight nope, a hard nope. All right, there we go. I have stress now at my work, right? But I get paid way more than I ever got, and my stress is less than ever. Okay. But what if your stress was nothing, right? Like, I feel what you're saying. You saying you got paid even less at other places with more stress. But I'm saying if there was no stress, could you imagine that? Have you tried to imagine no stress? A job that was literally no stress. Like, I remember one of my homies told me about a job where they was just like pretty much unsupervised cleaning a building, and they run around that building just doing their thing, swimming in pools and stuff, taking smoke breaks whenever they wanted, chilling on a roof and all of that. That seemed to me like it had very little stress. And I feel like, a job, not necessarily a job like that, but a job where I could look forward to certain things like that, certain amenities like that throughout my day. Shoot, I might take a little bit of a pay decrease for that. I might take a 20% pay decrease to like be smiling and not necessarily be looking forward to clocking out all day. I would take a pay. I would take a pay decrease for that. But at the same time, like, I'm not here to tell you you wrong for not feeling that way. He said not having enough is stressful. Yeah, I know. I just ain't want to put you out there. I know it was you. Yeah, I am. He said not having enough is stressful. That's some true shit. I can't fight that. I can't fight with that. Damn. All right. Well, I did this thing the other day where I moved on way too quickly, and people were still engaging. So I'm gonna take my time before I move on. But nope, because it wasn't enough to cover my plans in life. Wow. So you would go ahead and take the stress in order to cover your plans in life, to make the progress that you want to make in life. Man, that sounds stupid. No, I'm just fucking with you. That sounds very logical. I actually can't disagree with that. That might have just convinced me. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but it might have. Damn, that's profound, man. I appreciate that. It wasn't enough to cover your plans in life. So maybe the stress may be worth it, depending on what your plans in life is or was at the time. Word, word. Go ahead, do your thing, man. Enjoy your job, man. Seriously, because I know your ass is working. At least I assume you are. Um. Anyway, so I'll go ahead and move on with that said. So I was talking to my young boy, and we went past a jujitsu place, and he was like, "I want to do jujitsu," and we've been trying to get him into some more activities and stuff, like just all around the board, whether it be academic based or whether it be physical, like athletic or whatever. Auto mod. Yeah. Shit, you my mod, bro. Appreciate you. You right though. Yeah. So I was talking to my young boy like, and he was like he wanted to do jujitsu and shit. Now I support that. So I was gonna go sign him up for jujitsu, and but I was still like mulling it over. I'm kind of back and forth with it, cause like I never did any combat sports as a youth, and discipline still came to me somehow. So with that said, like I came across this video, and this video is going crazy for a lot of different reasons, I guess. Oh wait, I think I lost it. No, this ain't what I wanted to show y'all. This is what I wanted to show y'all.
So this past weekend, my student went against a trans athlete in an open weight division for jiu-jitsu grappling, a combat sport, okay? And usually when you hear these, I'm sure a lot of people are thinking that's hearing this, they think my student lost. No, she won. Yeah, my student won. But luckily, the reason why she won is she happens to have a coach who's known for dealing with giants. But I have a really big issue at hand. It's a very serious topic. In jiu-jitsu, we don't drug test. We don't drug test, okay? It's out the window. You can take steroids. Everyone knows this. It is what it is. When you step on these mats, you waive your rights to your life. Yes, it is what it is. This is what we do. And I had to get...
That's it. That's all. So, sure, a lot of people will be watching this video thinking about commenting on certain things. But me personally, nah, I'm thinking about what he just said. When you step into this mat, you waive the rights to your life. And that's just what it is. That's what we do. That is, that's extreme as fuck, bro. You can't just train. Like, it ain't no, like, mid-level for the kids type of thing. Or you just, everything is going hard. Like, because if my kid, I leave my kid, I drop my kid off with you, and he step into that mat, I'm not signing a waiver for the rights to his life. At least I don't hope that you would ask me to. Like, what the hell is that? So I don't know, man. I'm starting to feel a little bit slightly different about this. Like, it's cool and all the discipline aspect of like combat sports, but I'm like, yo, that's a little extreme, man. Like, is there no in between? Is there no like gray area? Like, can we practice without engaging fully in this and going 100% hard? I don't know, man. That's confusing to me. That messed me up a little bit. So, this video, this gentleman who makes this is clearly like an enthusiast of such things, right? And he's a teacher, so, you know, he's definitely like spreading the word. Well, I just want it to be known, man. This dude might have just dissuaded me from having any of my family engage in any of it on some real. Because it just comes down to it, like, what kind of activity is, all right, if I drop my kid, or if I even take my kid there, I don't want my kid to be looking at it like it's life or death when I go to this place, bro. Like, that's crazy. I think that's a little extreme. So, you know, ain't nobody saying much, so that's my thoughts on the matter. Shit. If anybody got anything to say later on YouTube or on Twitch, though, feel free to let me know. These videos do get uploaded, a Fancy Clown on YouTube. So you can go comment over there. But yeah, man, I thought that shit was crazy. So with that said, I'm gonna go ahead and play this shit, which further supports that. I'm not even gonna play the sound on this. Just gonna show it. Hey, accidents happen, right? You can get in an accident anywhere. You can get in an accident walking out your house. You know what I mean? You can get in an accident fucking falling down the steps. You can get in an accident slipping and falling in the shower, right? All of that is very true. But shit. What can I say? What can I say? So, in thinking about what I want to sign my young boy up for, he can definitely get in an accident playing baseball. And I can't be one of those like worry types, because I don't usually worry. I'm not like a worrier. I'm a warrior. But yeah, man. I gotta talk to somebody. I gotta talk to some of my friends and shit about this. I actually just thought of this morning. Like, this whole little presentation. This was actually like spurred by that video, and I watched that video the other night, but it made me think like the only thing about that video that stood out to me was the fact that, like, yo, you're waiving the rights to your life. You're waiving the rights to your life. It was like a song playing in my head over and over. You waiving the rights to your life. You waiving the rights to your life. And I'm like, damn. Is there no other way? So I was like, all right, here we go. Now, I don't know. I didn't get a chance to present this to my man King of Kings, but yeah, this is something that I definitely got to talk to my loved ones about and seek some counsel, seek some advice, because, you know, everybody I know, they got kids and stuff. So, you know, I mean, there's football, right? You know, you get injured, you know, shit can happen. You get CTE. There's basketball. I don't even like basketball, so whatever. There's soccer. There's baseball. He got skates now. He could be a black hockey player. That's dope. I know I fuck with that. I could tell him that. I'm gonna see how he feel about that. So anyway, I guess I'll move on from that. To go back to the Gilbert Arenas point, though, if we are talking about championships, Tom Brady, I just figured out because I was watching the Liberty versus Aces game the other day. Tom Brady owns part of not the Liberty, the Vegas Aces. So he owns part of the Vegas Aces and he owns part of the Raiders within what 2 years of his retirement from actually being on the field. So who knows where this boy gonna go after that? I'm sure he's trying to get in the NBA, and all of those opportunities are available to him not because he made buku bucks. I mean, it helps. Don't get me wrong, but all those opportunities are available to him because, honestly, because this nigga took a lot of pay cuts, and those pay cuts turned into winning, and that winning. Yeah, welcome back. It's fun till it's not. Yeah, it's fun till it's not. Exactly. But the thing is, it's like you want to use that to prepare yourself for something. But it's like if the preparing yourself for the something becomes the something itself, then it's like, damn, we defeating the purpose now. Like, what the fuck is it? So, yeah, I don't want my young boy to be like scared for his life on his way to the John, because I would be scared for his life on his way to the John. But yeah, anyway, with that said though, Tom Brady, he took pay cuts and shit, but that afforded him opportunities to be able to schmooze and work later in life because he's a winner and people want him associated with their organization because of how much he won. So those pay cuts paid off. So that's just a point on the contrary to that shit. But I'm not really like I said, that wasn't my reason for bringing it up. So let's see what else we got going on here. Yeah, that's all this shit. I don't even believe it, but I figured I'd read it here rather than read it on my own. Kanye West has instructed his new wife, Bianca Censori, to never speak, and has issued a set of rules to live by, including specific foods she can eat and what she can wear. A source close to the Australian architect has claimed. That's what she is? An Australian architect? It comes amid ongoing fears that the rapper, 46, is manipulating his so-called wife, 28, into a radicalized version of his ex-wife, Kim Kardashian. Insiders claim Bianca has no mind of her own anymore, and instead simply obeys the controversial rapper, who also goes by the name Ye, because he has convinced her they have royal status. Shit, they kinda do. Kanye has a set of rules for Bianca, which includes never speak and wear what she wants to wear. Dog, you just said that. She is also required to eat certain food. You just said that. Alright, that's it. That's the fucking article. Alright, man. That's her friend said that. I guess that's a new point, right? When I was in a relationship, which I'm not anymore, clearly, that's why I'm using the past tense. When I was in a relationship, I felt like the most cancerous thing to my relationship was her friends that wasn't in relationships. My friends that weren't in relationships could have easily been cancerous to me, but I tried my best not to let them. They probably were though, but I tried my best not to let them. I saw this nigga say the other day, and I can't really say who it is, but I'm sure niggas gonna remember who he is. But he was saying how when he got married to his wife, and his wife would get mad at him, they would have a fight, and she would go talk to her friends. And he was like, see, then I had to ask my wife, like, yo, when you go talk to your friends, are they for you or are they for me? They're for you, right? So they're sitting there driving a wedge in our relationship and giving you more reasons to not stay with me. But when I go talk to my brother and my mom and my dad about you, they're for you. They're trying to convince me, no, man, she does everything for you. She been there since the beginning. She do this, she do that. She always holds you back. She always holds you down. She always forgive you for that. You know you suck at this, and so on and so forth. So it's like I got a support system around me that actually takes your side because they're for us. They're for the relationship. So it's kind of beautiful and backwards. You know, that's kind of what I would prefer. You know, if I was in a relationship, I would prefer for my loved one to have a support system around them. And yo, I ain't read that, or I didn't read any of that, and I ain't think about none of this before that, but it definitely seems like it rings true, because I did see that other video quite recently where this other dude said that, and I don't know his name. I wish I could give him his credit, but Yeah, he was basically saying like, your friends, they gotta be for me. Like they have to. If you're fighting with me and you go and talk to them, they gotta be looking to redeem me and my character and helping me out, because that's what the people on my side are doing for you. Because they for the relationship. So your homies gotta be for the relationship, and that's the other thing. Like if you're in a relationship and you want to stay in that relationship, it would be advised that you be around people who are in relationships, because they gonna talk sense to you rather than people who are not in relationships, because they going, I'm not saying everybody's jealous, but I will say they don't have the perspective. They're less likely to have the perspective that it takes to be able to help you along on your journey, because they're in a different place in the road. So that's not to disparage taking advice from anybody that ain't exactly like you or in your situation, but that's more so just to say like, take it with a grain of salt, or go out of your way to try to have somebody that is completely learned and successful in the thing that you're venturing out on. That's what I would say. Like, but what the fuck do I know? I ain't even in a relationship. Anyway, let's get on to this quote so we can get out of here and let y'all go along with y'all Monday. Hey man, so I had a case of the Mondays earlier this morning. I was really upset, but I was like, man, it's fucking Monday. This is like the start of a beautiful fucking week. And here's the best part. It's only Monday. So I still got 4 whole episodes that I got to do. I still have 4 new opportunities to read with my young boy. I still got a Phillies game to watch tonight. And I still got to fucking redeem myself in fantasy, because that shit is trash. I did bad this week. But let's see if we can get a quote on this, John. Because I'm not getting no love right now. This was happening to me before, matter of fact. Is this gonna work? Oh, I think I might have to just close it completely. Sorry about this, guys. What I was supposed to do the other day was I was supposed to switch over to my computer so I can just use my computer for all of this stuff, but this weekend was busy. I'll get there though. I will get there. And I did still make some improvements on this, John. At least I thought I did. The chat was supposed to pop up, but that John, I just noticed it was not popping up. So guess I gotta go work on that, troubleshoot that issue. Oh yeah, we're closing it. Can we close it? Can I close it? Add to group. Nah, I guess I can't. Alright, let's see what this man had to say. Let's see how awesome it was. So this is Plutarch. I don't know nothing about Plutarch. I was on the Diogenes page and I just clicked Plutarch name at the bottom. So yeah, I really don't know nothing about this dude or anything he says, but they look alright so far. Let's see what he got. The mind is not a vessel to be filled, but a fire to be kindled. What we achieve inwardly will change outer reality. That's true, but it ain't that fucking catchy. Know how to listen, and you will profit even from those who talk badly. That's true. No man ever what this dude ain't really too concise. Like he don't got no ring in his jaws. Fate leads him to follow. Fate leads him who follows it and drags him who resists. Silence at the proper season is wisdom and better than any speech. There you go. So, I will leave you with that. Silence at the proper season is wisdom and better than any speech. How ironic is it that that's the best thing that man had to say? In my opinion. In its proper season. Should I keep it going? Yeah. So, with that said, it was a short one today. Exactly. Even a fool seems wise when he keeps his mouth shut. What did he say? Even a fool could be mistaken for a wise man if he keeps his mouth shut. Yeah, I'm right there with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut up. I'm gonna play a song for y'all. Go ahead and get out of here. Think I touched on everything? Yes, sir. What's a good song for Monday?
Rob Carpenter.
Sheesh. I'm sorry. I'm monitoring this.
Who arrived at the game on crutches and then threw them away to lead the Oilers in rushing.
Take it easy, King of Kings. If you're not already following, please follow me. I'm trying to get to this affiliate. You can also check me out every day, every weekday, 10 a.m. All these videos get reposted to YouTube. You can follow me over there. TRN Podcast is the realest podcast in the streets. We got 127 bangers, all hits, no misses. And you can follow the TRN Podcast on Twitter for beautiful content every day, good motivation, Philly sports media, and some funny stuff. I'll be on the Discord pretty soon. Once I hit affiliate, I'm gonna start streaming on there, and I'll start streaming on here all day long, baby. And until next time, peace. Y'all be blessed.
Never seen nothing, you tell the cops that I ain't saying shit.